The best advice is to just take it easy. If you don't feel safe going on the roads, then don't. So this is milkweed, and believe it or not, just one monarch butterfly caterpillar can devour an entire plant just by itself. And if you've been watching us in the past hour, you'll notice that they've been shifting back and forth. And that's the nature of this storm. It's going to be shifting quite a bit. So at one moment you might be seeing snow, at the next moment you might be seeing sleet. Currently at the Outer Banks we're seeing sleet. Good afternoon, Anna. We were in this very same spot at 4 a.m. and when the winds turned on, it was almost like someone flipped a switch, went from calm to this very quickly, and it hasn't let up since.
Exactly.
If they do, we could be in trouble. That's why we're going to stay here and we're going to watch. It looks like all of them are kind of staying in that consolidated line, but we have so much of that energy and instability that's over places like Onslow County, Jones County, Craven County that we're going to be keeping an eye on it. Anna, right now we're live on Beach Ridge Road and we're in Belhaven, and you can very evidently see the tornado path. Here's where it started. This is where it came from. As it pushed towards this area from the southwest, it completely demolished that house. Now in the house behind me here, there's an 87-year-old woman who lives here named Ray. When the tornado was coming, her son called her and told her to take cover. So she did. She went into one of the bathrooms in the inside of the house, and it's good she went to one of the interior bathrooms because this bathroom on the exterior actually had a 2x4 shoved into it because of those fast winds.
Folks, we're here in Swansboro, North Carolina, where we have the weather girl. She is trying to catch a jumping mullet, and you have to catch him by hand because you cannot catch him with a hook. So she's been practicing for a long time now. Folks, look at that. Yes. Only in Swansboro can you do that.
Lots of 80s across the board, even 80 down by Jacksonville. However, we did start to see a little bit of that sea breeze circulation start, which drew some cooler air in. So Havelock right now 79 degrees, Morehead City 74, and the humidity levels haven't been that bad either. So it's been a nice dry warmth that we've been able to enjoy. Well, Anna, one of the biggest things that we've been seeing are some of those downed limbs. So I took a walk just around Union Point Park, and within walking distance, here's what I found. Now, some of these don't look that big. You can see one or two of them just kind of dead branches that we're seeing, but the one that I really want to point out is this branch right here. I found it just a few feet away from one of the big pine trees. It's still alive, still has pine cones, and when I found it, I don't know if you can see it here, we had grass. This was shoved into the ground from those fast winds. Well, good evening and welcome back. If we put these storms into motion over the last hour and a half, you can see that line that I was telling you about, originally setting up as a sea breeze, but now all that heavy tropical air has kind of allowed these storms coming in off the ocean to ride along that boundary and just stay there all day. So it hasn't really moved inland. Another thing that I do want to point out is we do have a significant amount of lightning just now moving to the north of Topsail Beach. Jacksonville, again, get ready. Havelock seeing a heavy shower move towards you as well. Half Moon, brief recovery before more rain moves in. New Bern, River Bend, James City seeing an aerial flood advisory as well. This was just issued by the National Weather Service. Included in that, a good portion of Pamlico County as well because of that shower that's tracked on through. Up north near Belhaven, seeing some of that heavy rain begin to peter out. You'll notice the Washington Chocowinity area also seeing the same story. Now in the next hour and a half to 2 hours, our future radar is taking these showers in the same trajectory that they've been going all day. Very slowly, only at about 10 to 15 miles per hour, and they're tracking northeast. They kind of have that positive tilt with them. So in terms of rainfall, if you've been getting it today, anticipate more. That means New Bern already up near 2 inches. In fact, already setting a new daily record maximum for the day. But check out some of these other rain totals. Kenansville, Kinston, less than 1/10 of an inch today. I had some Facebook friends tell me that they've seen nothing. Showers to the left, showers to the right, but nothing in their own backyard. And if you look at the temperatures today, there's no question that we got some sunshine to break through the clouds. Greenville, Kinston, even New Bern hitting 88 before the day was done. Temperatures are going to be dropping down into the 70s. Our winds will be out of the south. Overall, we'll watch these storms eventually fall apart, but coastal areas, you might not be clear all night. And here's why. Here's a look at your satellite and radar. We'll zoom way out here. There's that storm system that passed through us yesterday, leaving behind a lot of moisture, and here are more of those coastal showers. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had this rain continue on for a good portion of the evening, especially for our coastal regions, but eventually losing some of that intensity and hopefully losing some of that lightning as well. In terms of what to expect future track-wise, our models are having a tough one with this one, but I'll just show you it just in case. Here's 6 o'clock on through 7. Here's 8. Notice how it wants to get rid of the showers very quickly. possibility. Again, I'm not so sure that that's going to happen. I think that we're going to be dealing with rain for a while this evening. Once we get to Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, still have that potential for some of those heavy downpours then